This is an Eldorado model M75-15, serial number EL137RB.
All right, let's take a look around here a little bit before we get out to the front controls. Just do an overview, go towards the back. We can just show a little bit back there because that's just basically where the air package is. And you can see some of the newer equipment on here though. The Beckhoff drives are in here. That's these guys here. This whole thing's been really rebuilt and they did a really nice job with it. So that's that. Air package is down. These are the ramps for the chip chutes. They're just folded up. Air package is down here. We don't currently have the 8 psi or 5 psi of the spindles just for running for a few minutes. We'll be okay with that. And the flow minders are both on here. And we've gone around the coolant system with the circuitry. We don't have it out here right now, but it thinks the coolant system is on, so that permits us to run an auto cycle. So that's pretty much standard back in this area here, like I said, except for the Beckhoff motors, servo motors, they're all new. Coming around to the side there on the panel, which has completely been installed, rebuilt from scratch. This whole panel, this is all basic up here, transformer power supply. Again, a Beckhoff PLC down low here, Emerson drive for the spindles, and a Beckhoff servo drive for the servo motor, which again is really in nice condition. This thing's set up ready to go. So that said, come back around the front here. We got one display right here. We'll go through it in a minute. I'm in setup right now. We'll page through it. Spindle area, all up through here. We do have the cylinders working, and they're tied in electrically. If you don't open and close these after a part, it won't let you back into auto cycle. You have to literally take the part out. Coming along here, this is all good. Like you say, you can see the spindles. The push button stations, both sides are identical. These do come off, which is kind of nice. You can kind of move around with these, hold them. Same control panel. Down low, same display. You can just do a quick overview down low there, but again, they're identical. And while you're up here, we can just kind of show some of the display now and see, maybe do a few manual motions real quick here. Starts off with main menu, serial number, calculator I won't go into. That's where it calculates values based on what you're putting into it. But more importantly, the setup page is very important. In here, I called up where it says save load part program. I just called up a number 1 and it gave me all these numbers, which happens to be a good program. So initial depth is 3.2, finish depth is 5.5. At 6 inches per, I raised a couple of these so we'd move along a little bit faster, otherwise it's a 10-minute cycle time. Finish feed rate they got on this one at 2.3 inches per minute. 2-second dwell time, retract rate of course, and a spindle RPM of about 2,000. Going into, now this is set up, but going into manual, just skip over, well here's spindle. Spindle just shows the pulleys and the arrangement 1 to 1, 1 to 2. Manual is a nice screen. I've already homed them. You can do everything from this display. It's just, the thing is great. You can set your 0. I can move to 0, like right now if I want to jog forward. If you kind of watch the head in this a little bit, I'm going to hit F12. Let me get into manual. Manual, I do need manual. There we go. And F12, that's forward. You could change all of these speeds, but that's a nice easy speed. So right there, I'm fully up. Now if I just hit down here, move to 0, F8, it should go all the way back to the home position, which it is. Pretty slick stuff. Spindle test right here is F4. I'm just going to hit it once just to check the spindle speed. I'm at, again, I think 2,000. About as fast as I want to go without a width guide on there, and then off. And of course there's incremental jog, forward and reverse. Won't even get into that, but that's the manual screen. There is a fault screen here if you want to see this. Currently no faults. I had 2 or 3 of them when I started up. It knows when it's been on e-stop. It knows if the drive is on. And they've, like I said, they've added a lot of bells and whistles to this whole setup here. So that's the fault screen. It's got FAQs on there, questions if you want to go into that. But back to manual, back to automatic. This is where it really gets nice. You've got the thrust meters for Z right here, which are settable percentage-wise. spindle load meters right here, which are also adjustable percentage-wise. Drill position as we're going along, you'll see that in a minute. Cycles complete. Last cycle time, 1 minute 50 seconds. Reset cycle counter. Feed rate overrides, just like on the CNCs. They mimic a full-blown CNC control with that kind of stuff. It's really nice. So you can change the feed rate as you're running. I am going to just hit F1 to see if we can get into auto mode, which we are. Dual palms right here. I should just be able to hit them right here, and things should take off here. Let's see what we get. There we go. That's why I have the tape up here, so I remember where our final position is 5.57. So we're rolling right along. If you can get back there, you can kind of see on the screw back there where the coupler is, and you just kind of lean in there a little bit. Moving along at a nice clip. I jacked it up to about 6 inches per minute just so something can happen. Kind of fast for a gun drill, but. And again, you can see the load meters as we're moving forward. If you want to get back down here, spindle speed is up about, whatever, 20%, give or take. We have no thrust on the ZX because we're not drilling anything. So that's sitting down on 0. There's our drill position. You see the blue line crawling up there? We're at 3.7. We're going to 5.5. That's my piece of tape right here for my final position. We're not far from it. Now this one they had, the other side doesn't have it built in, but this one does have a fast to feed mode. So just before we hit 5.57, it's going to slow down. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Let's see. Yeah, it was on there. So we got a little less than an inch to go. You'll hear it enter the drill bushing in a second. There it is. It just went inside the drill guide. Now we're coming up right to the other end of the chip box here, maybe. Another 1/4 inch to go. It'll slow down now. There it is. Yeah. Going back. 50 inches per minute. Should shut off. Same thing, and so I don't forget if I want to run another one, take the part out, put the part back in. It all works pretty good. Come on over to this side. It's very similar, but we're going to run this one too, just because. I've got this one in manual mode. Where are we at? 6.3 depth. Initial depth is at 3.1. We're going at 5.5 inches per minute. And finish feed rate, there it is, 1.9 on this one. You'll see this one's noticeable. It really slows down. Dwell time, again, 2 seconds, and all the rest of the same, although this one's going 2,500 RPM. It's a little bit faster because we have no tool in the spindle, so I don't mind letting it go a little bit higher. That said, I think I took the part out before. Let me see if I can get at the dual palms. We'll try and start this one. Am I in auto? No, I'm in setup still. Let me get into automatic mode. And we're in auto mode. There's the clocks. We should be good to go. Let's see. Or not. Let me try the part. I don't know if I did this one or not. There we go. Let's try one more time. That was it. I keep forgetting those. Again, that's a 2,500. This one's going to go to 6.3. Well, about the same feed rate. I think it was at 6 on both of these. I'm not even sure if you can change screens on the fly. Let me see. Oh yeah, you can still get in on the fly and move some stuff around here. Setup. Yeah. Automatic. That's good. So we're at 3.0 on the screen. And we'll go again. We're going to my 6.3 on the tape here. I don't know if we can do this on the fly. Let's see. If we go F11, no, spindle. Let's try spindle F12 percentage-wise to see if it does it on the fly. I've not tried this yet. Oh yeah, there it is. I thought so. You could do this on the fly. F12, low, 100, 90. That's pretty good. 80. Yep. Back to 100. Okay. Still moving along. 4.3, 6.3. This one's slick control, let me tell you. Another inch and a half to go. Again, you can see the screws turning here. Screws are in nice shape, so you get a good look at this one. I got the covers off there on the floor. Got a new screw in there. It's clean. Looks nice. Bellows right here, just the upper bellows, they're both laying in the trough here, so we've got these. Put them right here. Less than an inch to go and we're about wrapped up here. So now this one will slow down, like I said, right at the end. Real close. There it is. Let's see. Well, that's well. And I think that's settable on when you want to slow down. And that's pretty much it. So they both work pretty good. You can start them both up one more time and let them fly on their own. Get them both going. And let them come up for a few seconds. I haven't tried it. We'll try drill return and that'll be about it. So it should shut down and fault out. So there's one. It goes back. And that goes back. And we faulted both of them. If you come up here now, yeah, this is pretty much how it's done. I just hit drill return, same like e-stop, it knows it. Machine faulted, I go to my fault page, drill return push button, F7, I should be able to reset it, I'm off the button. And we're back in business, go back to the auto mode, and we're ready to go. So, go pull back, and that's about it. I'm gonna reset this other one, and that's about all we got today here. Reset, auto, good to go. Oh, by the way, both cabinets, this whole machine is running low voltage. I got it on 208, considered 220. I'm around 217, so it's running low voltage on this standard shop air pressure.